Welcome back, everyone, to episode 8 of my Drakkhen extended look / complete playthrough. In the previous episode, we made our way all the way from the bottom of the map, the desert region of the game world, back up to the northern region where all the snow is in order to fight Princess Haaggkhen. We did make our way up there, even though we did a lot of meandering on the way up there trying to get some equipment and bring, who was it, Jenny or Gandalf? Gandalf back into the party. We did that. We managed to get a little bit of equipment back on those characters, but then in the fight against Haaggkhen, we lost some equipment for Jenny, and I think she got killed, so we had to go all the way to the Shrine of Anak on the western edge of the snow zone in order to revive her. We have 2 more gems to get before we can finish the game. We have to go and kill Prince Haaggkhen, and then we have to go back to the desert zone to kill Hahulkhen. The Haaggkhen gem is in the marsh zone, so we're just going south 1 area to the castle on the western side of the map. I don't know how much we're going to have to do when we get there. It may be pretty quick. It may be a little bit more arduous than it has been at any other point in the game. I guess we're going to find out. So let's see where we're facing. South. That's exactly where we need to go. Before we fight him, I think I'm going to bypass his castle and go back to the inn in the center zone, the only one that we know for certain we can buy stuff from, in order to sell some equipment that we have and try to pick up something, anything for Jenny, and maybe a little bit of stuff for Gandalf if we can find it. Oh, wait. Jenny, why are you not using your spells? You should be using fire. Not trying hand-to-hand, idiot. And Gandalf, go back to fireballs. Since we're not fighting a big baddie, you can use the smaller stuff to attack. Uh-oh. Jenny. Heal, woman. Heal, you're weak. There you go. Maybe she should just be sticking to healing for the time being. She's higher a level than Gandalf is. Gandalf really, really needs to start getting into the action, or he's going to be screwed. He's doing a very small amount right now. Let's have him use invisibility. In fact, I think everyone should cast invisibility right now. I mean, even poor Sonya, who doesn't ever seem to want to cast that spell when she has the ability, should cast it, and then in the next fight, we'll just go ahead and get everyone covered from hits. I don't know how much invisibility is actually helping keep them from taking damage. I also know now that if we get into a fight against any enemy in the water, technically we can walk through the water, but if we get in a fight, we're all going to drown, so we should not be doing that. God, I think they really missed by not putting more stuff that you could do in the overworld in this game. There's just nothing. You go to the castles, or you go to the... See, she lost her spell again. I don't know. I don't know what she's supposed to do there. That's all right. Now that they are all invisible, you two can go back to using your magic. There we go. And, you know, one other thing. Maybe, well... No, they lost it again. I don't know why they do that. I want you trying to heal people while he does Fireball. Don't, they did it again. God damn it, this game. Why is it so hard to just issue commands before we get to a fight? They screwed that up. Royally. Like, this is frustrating. Alright, we need to turn this way for a bit. Right into a tree. I like to think that it was poor, dumb Jenny who bounced off the tree, even though she's not the idiot. It actually would be either Mr. Nub or the scout, who are kind of dumb. Where are we? We are... Alright, we're going the right way. Keep going this way. One of the few jazzier songs in this game that's not the teleporter. Why do they do that? Why is it this is the only song that's got any juice to it and everything else seems so quiet and plodding? Make this an exciting affair, you know? Wait, before you go any further, idiots. Fireball and... Well, wait. Make her do healing magic for the time being. Don't change. Jenny, what are you doing? I can't even make her do what I ask her to do. Use heal. No other spell. Don't change, you dumbass. All right, this is where we needed to go. Desperately. Can I do it here? Before we go in the inn, I see Gandalf is visible again. That makes no sense. Whatever. Don't change. See, she changes every time. Use heal. Don't change. I hate you so much. I think invisibility, they default to attacking if they're invisible. Alright, we have to sell a whole bunch of crap. The heavy helmet's not going to help me anymore. And he's good. How about Jenny? Why do you have a power shield? You should not have that. Sell the rod. Sell the long sword. I am hesitant to sell that hyperchorus until we know for certain we'll never need it. Sell the bludgeon. Sonya. Sell the helmets. We have to sell the helmets. Alright, let's check everyone's items. Your net... Well, what's the force ring do again? The force ring does... Physique plus 10. No, we're going to keep the war ring. What else did you have? Don't sell that. Jenny? No, we're not going to use Ghost Staff. She can cast a spell if she wants to be invisible. Let's just get right down to the nitty-gritty. Intelligence, I would prefer you have high knowledge, so get rid of that ring. And get rid of that ring. Gandalf, same thing. You can cast a spell to be invisible if you want it that bad. Wind ring gives you agility. No, that wasn't helping any. Sell the Sage's ring as well. You already have one. Sonya, you can cast a spell. Everyone can cast invisible. We don't need a staff to do that. You don't use enough magic to worry about your magic being low, and I would prefer you be agile. Alright, what do we have to buy? Same stuff we had before. So we want a heavy robe, right? Let's see what Jenny has. She has no robe, so we have to buy a robe for her. Jenny? Can you... You can't equip anything. Is there anything else I can buy? No, there isn't. Can I arrow over left or right? No. We can give a Dragon Chorus back to Nub and Jen. I don't know if anyone can use it other than those two. Yeah, only Sonya and Nub can use the Dragon Choruses. That's it. And what do we have for Gandalf? He has Heavy Coat plus 3, so the best one he can use. Jenny now has a Heavy Robe plus 1. Alright, well, the only choices I have are these two things. And the sword is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 million jade. I have a tenth of that. They priced the dragon sword out of range of anyone. Alright, so give Mr. Nub one of those. Give Sonya one of those. Back out. Put on our garb. Come on. Get everyone equipped. Weapons. Alright, so you have the sword. You have a shield. Best armor. Best I could do, because I can't buy anything else. Jenny. Equip the heavy robe. Better than nothing. She can't equip the shield. Gandalf, I don't think you got anything. No. We can sell the hyper chorus now, because I can't use it. Oh, nice. Jenny got a +2 dragon chorus. Alright, so let's go sell those and see if anything else came up in the shop. I doubt it. I think this merchant is only going to sell what he has available now. I wish he had a wider selection. Sell it? Oh, that sucks. Sell. I can't get rid of that shield. I just can't. I can get rid of that, though. Sell Sonya's as well. Oh, that makes my skin crawl. What is the difference in the damage between the bow and arrow and the saber? It is huge. I have to think about getting rid of the bow and arrow. She does a ton of damage with it when she hits, but the problem is she doesn't have a guaranteed hit for that. She might have to start doing hand-to-hand again. Alright, what do you have for items? What does the star ring do? Star ring increases my fortune, which, if I'm not mistaken, just increases the chances of getting items. Let me check the stat real quick. Fortune. Yeah, you find better equipment from enemies. I don't know if that's something I'm really worried about. The heart will give us a chance to revive one character. Did we sell all the garbage in our inventories? I think we did. Yeah, we're good there. I don't want to take the chance on any of the other rings that we have on. Those are going to be the best stuff that we can get in the game. Alright, let's go ahead and do an in-game save, just in case things crash. We're still fairly early on generation-wise for games to have stability issues where they crash. I think once we start getting into PlayStation, we might encounter games that cannot hold up over an extended period without having to be reset. That's not saying that it's a guarantee. I remember losing my mind playing Suikoden once, where I got to a village and the game got stuck. I couldn't leave the one town, and I couldn't go into any houses to reset whatever was locking up. And I couldn't save, because you had to go to the overworld map to save in that game. So I couldn't make any progress, and it broke me. I was so upset. I stopped playing the game. I left it for several months before I came back to it and tried again. So that is something I'll have to keep in mind when we eventually get around to looking at Suikoden, which I don't know when that's going to happen. It may be a long time in the distance. It may be in the near future. I haven't decided. Nubs RPG Wednesday, I kind of decide just at random which games I want to play. I don't do a random number generator like I do with Rental Regrets. It's more just a, I feel like playing this one right now type situation. Sonya killed it. Oh, when she does hit, it hits for so much damage. It's hard to say no to that item. Where did I go wrong with the castle? Gotcha. See, she is a workhorse. Maybe there? Let's go that way. Uh-oh. No, get out of the water! Oh, God, did we just drown? Go north. Oh, we're all gonna drown. All right. Damn it. That was a mistake. That's all right. We got lost anyway. We didn't go where we were supposed to. Where the freak is the damn castle? It's this way. All right, so I can't walk through all bodies of water, and if I do, I'm in danger of killing myself, so don't do that. What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? We are going north. I want to go northwest, so this way. Ish. Would have been so much better if they had just given you roads you could follow in this game. Yay, I got boots. Supposedly, those are the guys early in the game that you want to fight because they drop the more valuable equipment. I don't know if that's been the case when we fought them. Here comes a bat with a weird beak or something. No? A furry dragon. I'm fighting Falcor. That is one ugly and angry caterpillar. Gandalf, please do something. Can he use a bow and arrow? I might do that just to spice things up because he's been so useless. He can, if I could find another bow and arrow. Sure, what do you got? All the same crap I can't use. A thiefy staff. I have no idea what a thiefy staff does. Lets you go past locked doors. Okay. Sure, give it to Sonya. Whatever. Did we pick up anything yet that we can sell? I don't think we did. Maybe a pair of shoes? No, we're not selling that. And I'm not selling the saber. We're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Just to make Gandalf useful for at least a little while. Sonya, put on your saber. And give that bow to Gandalf. Give bow Gandalf. Gandalf, you're putting that bow on. Equip. Bow and arrow. And before you go anywhere, guys, until further notice, you, sir, are using that. And Jenny, for the love of God, please use Fireball. Please, I'm not asking you to do much. Why do you hate me? I just want you to cast the spell. Oh, God, just move. It has to be something tied to using invisibility, which means she needs to lose invisibility as soon as possible so I can get her back to doing the thing that she does well, which is fighting with her magic. All right, we'll try here. I can't even do that. There. It's not going to stick. No, it didn't stick. Of course not. All right, where are we? We need to keep going northwest, this way. All right, I found the house. We want to go past the house. This way-ish. All right, we're going to save here. Since I'm having trouble finding the damn castle. Keep going. I see a flash up there, which makes me think I'm getting close. Gandalf's hitting things again! Oh, it's a small miracle. All we had to do is give him something he could actually attack with. Alright, wait. How about follow that road there? Oh, now I can find merchants, no problem. And they... Oh, man. They got the dragon equipment I want. Was there supposed to be a merchant here? Yes, there is. There's supposed to be a merchant here. What can I sell you? Gandalf, you're not getting a sword anymore. You're just not getting it. No more. Anyone get anything good I can sell? Anything? We're not selling that. Alright, buy. It's got to be a helmet, and we're going to give it to... Well, wait a minute. Back up. See what we have equipped on Nub for pants. Heavy Greaves +3. What are the pants that we can put on? I gotta turn my headset down. That it's driving me nuts. Where is my volume knob? I also have these on backwards. Alright, volume down. Good lord. If you have the volume up, that is just the most annoying sound ever. Heavy Greaves aren't great. How about Sonya? What does she have? She also has Heavy Greaves. They both need pants. Better pants. We're giving that to Nub. Better pants. And that'll just have to do for now. Alright, which one did I save state? Which merchant did I just bump into? I bumped into the one right next to this inn. I have to keep track of that because he has what we may need to come back to for later. The dragon garb. Put that on. Armor. Equip. Yes, yes, yes. Dragon pants! Nice. Give that heavy set of greaves to... Who can use them? The magician can use heavy greaves. Cool. Gandalf, put on some pants, please. Which is better than what he had. Much better. Heavy greaves. There you go, buddy. Now look at that! Look at that defense. He might actually contribute in a meaningful way. Did Sonya get anything out of that? No. Jenny didn't either. No. She still needs a shield. Alright, go to this road. See, Gandalf's actually hitting enemies again. He wasn't doing that before. He wouldn't hit them for any reason whatsoever when I would give him just a task like use your magic. Alright, Jenny's still not visible, so we can't use her spells. That is so goofy. I'll try... No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Fireball, please. Let me use... Of course not. I think we're screwed. I don't think she can do anything until she's visible again. No. Every time I try to get out of the menu, every time it just says nope. Browse. Turn. What is this white triangle? Nothing. Where are we? We're right where the castle's supposed to be. Somewhere in here. This was a good call. He's actually contributing to the fights now. He just got a kill. Oh, this was the smartest thing I could have done. Just give him a damn bow. There it is. We found it. We found our way to White Castle. We're going to go inside and get some crystals. Yum, yum. Or not. All right, save. Yes. Save. No, no, no. Save. Yes. Sonya, if you wouldn't mind. I want you to cast a spell. Oh, wait. What do you have? Lucky Staff. I don't remember what the Lucky Staff does. The Lucky Staff lets you avoid traps. She never runs into traps, so use the Thiefy's Ring, so I don't think we ever have to open a door again if she's in the lead. We do still have to cast a spell if it's like this. Sonya, magic. Unlock. Yay! We can go in. I've definitely been here before. So we're kind of going in circles now. We're going to some castles that we had been to at some point. I don't remember which switch I had to hit, though. Gandalf, if you want to help out. There you go, buddy. Now you're contributing again. Apparently, using magic is just not what you're supposed to do as a wizard. As stupid as that is. Keep doing it, bud. You're going to be the champion that we needed you to be all along. Even if I have to force you to do it. This may be the only way to get him back up to parity with everyone else is just let him use a bow and just bing, 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 fire like crazy. What's your experience level at? 7,400, 18,000, 14,000. Yeah, he's got to be on the mark, and maybe even just have Jenny do nothing the rest of the game. Gandalf doing it again. We fixed our problem. Ish. Mr. Nub got a rod. What did I do with my heavy pants? Weren't they really good? No, I gave them to Gandalf. That's right. Gandalf, put on a heavy pair of pants, if you please. Alright, this is where Jenny would come in handy. The color of hope is not always the sign of goodness. Okay. I'm not sure what that did for me, but you have something on that should let me walk right in. Thank you. Yeah, we've been here before. I think the right door is the one we wanted to go in. Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Jenny, you should go pick up the shields. You need a shield bad. Take a shield. You probably can't use that. I don't know. Easy way to find out is to look in the guide. And she can... Yes, she can use a heavy shield. She can use a light shield. Let's put her on the heavy shield. Equip heavy shield. Because she needs the defense. And give the light shield to Gandalf. He can't carry anything. Because he's getting loaded down with garbage. Give... Oh, boots are worth nothing, so drop the boots. And the light helmets are also worth very little. Give that to... I don't care. Just give it away. Get rid of it. Jenny. Give the light shield to Gandalf. Gandalf, put on the shield. Thank you. Alright. We're doing better. We are doing better. Let's see what Mr. Nub has. Which is worth more, a rod or a light helmet? The light helmets are 5,000. The rod is 10,000, so it's a no-brainer. Drop the light helmets. Jenny, keep that shield. Someone may need it. Keep that shield. All right. Let's go. Can't go anywhere else here. I can't remember what happened if we went in the other door, so let's try it. Alright, so it was a room where the floor was poisonous, I think. And of course, we're fighting an enemy that no one can seemingly hit. Sonya, get to that door quick. Yeah, it took us on a different path. So going that way was the right choice if we wanted to go to a different room altogether, but we gotta wait a second to recover some health. And I'll recover some health with a little tea. And Sonya, if you wouldn't mind, go look at that red dot and tell me what it is. Haaggkhen, Drakkhen. Our fire troops joined with the air troops. Our joint forces now march against Prince Haaggkhen. If the water troops will join us, they will be welcome. So it was fire and air against water and, I guess, earth is the other one? Alright, I think we're good. We can... well, we should save, just in case. There we go. Nothing. This is the throne room, which has me worried. If it's a throne room, that means we're probably right next to our goal. Drakkhen, the First Earth Legion is ready. We await your orders. Drakkhen, Princess Noctica, I must inform you, the hated Earth Princess Haaggkhen has arrived. She and her escort now abide in my darkest dungeons. Yeah, we came here to save Haaggkhen. Alright, well, whatever. We're about to, I think, fight Haaggkhen. Haaggkhen? Haaggkhen. We had to fight Haaggkhen. Whatever, the prince. Let's go. Get out! Beyond here's his prince's room. Well, that's what we're looking for. Kill him. Oh, maybe he won't do anything. We follow no orders other than the master's. And now you're dead. So, you want to rethink that strategy, bro? Alright, I think we have to make everyone do strength. Well, if all you're going to do is strength. Okay. See, Jenny keeps ignoring orders, and I think it's because she's invisible. I think she won't change her strategy until the game makes her visible again. As dumb as that is. I don't know which way I have to go. Left? No. There's something here. There's nothing in it. Nonsense! There's something right there. I'm looking at it. Can I take it? Nothing to take. Can I hit a switch? There's nothing in... Try from the other side? Look! I can see the dot! Oh, that's annoying. Found him! Alright. Well, well, dear human. Do you want to talk here? Sorry, too bad. But all the rooms are filled up. Okay. Fight! Or maybe I don't have to fight until I talk to him? Oh, yes. I have just the place for you. Looking out on the sewer. It fits sewer rats like you perfectly. Alright, dude. Oh, crap, I skipped a thing. I'll tear you to pieces. Uh-oh. Oh, I was trying to... No! Oh, God. Jenny! Stop talking to him! Alright, we gotta reload. That didn't go as planned. Part of it is I kept trying to talk to him instead of changing strategy. Which is funny, because Jenny was supposed to be invisible, but she was very much visible when she got hit. Go figure. Alright, whatever. Jenny, please, for the love of God, do what I tell you to do once in your life. Of course not. We're gonna all get some distance before we start. So I have time to do our various strategies. Alright, here we go. Ready? And... Fits rats like you serve. You'd best give up, or do you want to join my zombie collection? I'll tear you to pieces. Alright, here we go. Now, I wanted you to go down. Oh, God, here we go. Everything gets destroyed in one hit because the game doesn't want to let me do anything! Goodbye, Jenny, you dumb shit. And he's not doing his spell either. He's breaking everything on Nub. We are so screwed. Wow, we got so f***ed. What was that, man? I think I have to wait until Jenny's damn spell ends so that she can start using magic again. I don't know how long that's going to take. I think we'll just put the game on hold here while they recover health and she wears out her magic so that I can actually use her as I'm supposed to. As it currently stands, if he's going to truck our guys like he just did, we can't fight him this way. We have to level up some, which means I may have to spend some time grinding for experience, which I didn't think I was going to have to do. I honestly thought that I was going to get to a point where enemies, either we were going to finish them off with some difficulty but still manage to beat them, or they were all going to be cakewalks and pushovers. But that guy literally just broke stuff, dead, dead, broke stuff, dead. And that really sucked. All right. Save. Yes. Now, you, please, for the love of God, use magic. Thank you! Yes, if she's invisible, she won't do that. Well, no, you shouldn't be doing that. No attack magic for you. Well, wait. We'll do antimatter. And you're on Fireball. You two use Strength. That's a good idea. Gandalf, I need you to give that bow back to Jenny. She's more valuable with it. Give bow Sonya. And you just don't get a weapon. Use your magic, idiot. And use it correctly. I guess Sonya could give him the saber. I don't know. Give saber Gandalf. I think he can use it. He can. And Sonya, put that bow on. All right, that may be as prepped as we can get it. Oh, come on. All right, let's go give it another shot. And we'll do the same thing we did before. We're going to have to space them away from him so that he can't just launch a monstrous attack on us before we have a chance to fight back. All right, so back, back, back. All right, Mr. Nub, you're going to be in close. Make sure everyone's orders are correct. Strength, strength. Fireball. Just do attack. You're not going to do your spell anyway, so why waste the time? Mr. Nub will. All right, here we go. Ready? Well, we'll save state here as well, in case this doesn't go well. And go. Yada, yada, yada. You're going to put me in your zombie collection. Here we go. Gandalf took a hit. Jenny took a hit. Got him! Yes! Oh, God. Sonya got the hypergreaves. She got the kill. That's why I had to give her the bow and arrow. That could have gone a lot worse than it did. We lost some equipment, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Jenny lost her shield. Big deal. Who cares? Gandalf lost his shield. Again, who cares? Give that shield to Jenny. He still has the heavy cuirass, the heavy greaves, the heavy coat. So he's in good shape. She still has sucky equipment, but at least she'll have a shield. Okay. And Sonya, oh, so Sonya got something. What did she get? She got a hyper... Who can use hypergreaves? Can anyone use hypergreaves other than my main party? Hypergreaves can be used by everyone, including the priestess. So... Sonya only has heavy greaves. She could use the hypergreaves. But she has dragon armor on, so we're giving that hypergreave set to Jenny. She needs it. Equip. Hypergreaves. Heavy robe. There we go. Oh, she's on parity again. She can contribute in a meaningful manner. What about that shield that you have? The power shield. It can be used by just the fighter and the scout, so no one else can use it. Well, item... No. Sorry. Weapon armor. Give that shield to Mr. Nub. And Mr. Nub... Give that helmet, and, well, give that rod to Gandalf. Give that light helmet to Jenny. Whatever. Alright, I think that was it. That was all we had in the castle to do. Unless there was anything cool that we could find. We can poke around a little bit more, but I think I found the important thing, except for the shield. Ooh, take the shield. Heavy shield. Heavy shield can be used by everyone, so we can give that to Gandalf. Give heavy shield to Gandalf. Gandalf, put on the heavy shield. There we go, buddy. Alright, so now both Jenny and Gandalf have some better equipment that they can take into the final fight of the game, which is Hahulkhen. Sounds like I'm casting a spell. The far end, something remains unburned. Well, don't worry about it. Let's just kill things and get out of here. Also, we talked about it before. We're going to go ahead and swap the weapons for Gandalf and Sonya, because Gandalf is not doing much offensively without the bow. Give that bow to Gandalf. Gandalf, equip the bow. And Sonya, equip the saber. Okay, change their attack strategies as well. You're no longer casting magic, Gandalf. You are fighting. You're fighting. She's casting fireball. She might be better just doing heal minor for the time being. To make sure everyone's up on their health, whatever. Oh, Sonya. Alright, so they gave us one item that we could make use of. God, I wish I could reach that. To get through doors. It does have some utility. It still takes up a staff slot that would have been nice to give to someone else, but whatever. What is this? Nothing. She looks so spastic when she walks into walls. And the unburnt thing is a pile of rats or ash. Gandalf just spazzing out. Get it, get it, get it, get it! I'm gonna kill it! I'm gonna kill it! Prince Haaggkhen just left here to look in the dungeons, but he won't see anyone there. And Gandalf just shut you up. Gandalf. I need you to level some, bud. I need you to get a level or two before we get to the dungeon. It's an empty file, is it not? Take. Cool. Something to sell, at least. We really didn't need to do all this. We really needed to just go to Hahulkhen, but I want to get some equipment and or money to, or items to buy before we get out of here. Hey, look what it is. Let's let Gandalf do all the work here. Fight Dracula a few dozen times. Gandalf, good job. Kill it again. Good job, Gandalf. Keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Kill him. 10 times, 15 times. I don't care. Just be the guy to do all the work and get some leveling in. No, I told Gandalf to do that. Gandalf? Maybe we should just do this until he gets up to the level with everyone else. Keep going. There we go, buddy. Learn a spell of paralysis. Don't think that'll help anyway, but we'll do it. This might be just what we do the rest of the episode. Just keep whacking away at the thing here. Oh god, I should have just given everyone bows, man, because they're the most useful item in the game. Alright, where are you now? 10,000 to 14 and 18. I'd like everyone to be at 8 before we move on. Yeah, we may do that. Dracula is our best chances of getting levels in this area. Mr. Nub, you should be on defense, not helping. Gotcha. Alright, well how about we do that? Nub, you're on defense for now, buddy. No helping. Sonya and Jenny can help if they want, but it's really all about Gandalf and no one else doing the work here. God, look at him. He just boo, 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 boo. I don't think that's a bow and arrow. I think he's just using a pistol. He's shooting Dracula with bullets. I mean, it's working. Damn it! Mr. Nub, you're not supposed to be in this. I have noticed that Gandalf not getting the criticals that some of these other characters would normally get. He's definitely catching up. That's the important part. God, if I had known the bow was going to be so useful, I would have just bought 4 of them. Keep going. Keep doing it, buddy. Keep doing it. Rip him to pieces! Let me check his inventory and see if he's loaded up with items he can probably get rid of. Yeah, give... Oh, the short swords aren't really worth much, are they? The short swords are worth more than the rod. Alright, so drop the rod. What do you have, Mr. Nub? Power shield and a long sword. Long sword's going to be worth more than the short sword. Light helmet, light greave. Light helmet. Not worth anything. Drop it. Light. Oh, I dropped the light greaves, rather. Light greaves were worth not much. Drop the light helmet as well. That's only worth 5,000. Drop it. Gandalf. Give away your short swords to Mr. Nub. Whatever. Just give it to someone. Jenny. And what about your items? Oh yeah, you're loaded, but let's drop the torch. Don't need that. Drop the key, which isn't worth anything either, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Keys are worth 10,000, but not much. Drop the key. Empty files are worth 10,000. Ghost staves are worth 36,000. My god. The thief staff, 35. That's worth a lot. Let's hand those out to everyone else. Give that to Sonya. There, now he can start picking up some more crap from the ghost. From Dracula. Gotcha. Oh, damn it, Mr. Nub. Stop helping. Boo, 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 boo. Sonya leveled up. All right, cool. Gandalf got a key and an earth staff. All right, we're not done yet. Keep going. Mr. Nub just has no chill. He won't let me do the work. I told him to do defense, and he apparently takes defense to mean put in all the effort to kill this thing instead of letting Gandalf have his fun going pew 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 pew. Oh my god. I don't want a torch or a ghost staff. Get out of here. All right, what do we got? We gotta get rid of some more crap. Power shield, long sword, short sword. Those are fine. Jenny. Short sword, that's fine. Short sword. Nothing. Alright, let's check their items. Empty files, lucky staves, which, but they're worth more than the... I'll tell you... Damn, I hate this. Let's drop the empty files. Drop the empty file. Drop the empty file. Drop the empty file. The staffs are worth more than the empty files are. And the torches aren't worth anything, so get rid of that. Drop the key. Drop the empty file. Sonya. Drop the empty file. And Gandalf, since I'm still making you the mule, give the staff to Mr. Nub. Give the staff to Mr. Nub. Do you have any equipment? Give the short sword to Mr. No, we can't. Give the short sword to Jenny. Alright. I would like Gandalf and Jenny to get to level 8 at least before we leave. Which, if we can get away from... Get. Alright. Let me find out what Sonya's at. 18 for level 8. He's at 13, she's at 14. So I gotta get to 18. Let's see how much he's at right now. 13,528. Each kill is worth... Alright. No! Stop! I want to know how much you're worth. 350-ish. Yeah. 360. Yeah, 360-ish experience every time we kill, so we know what we're getting every time I finish him off. We'll probably give the bow to Jenny when she needs to do some leveling. God, this is so goofy. Jenny! Looks like he's trying to fish in that pose. There we go. I don't know who got the kill there. Jenny got the kill. Items. He's all loaded up on items. Let's drop the key. Don't want that. Keep the staffs. Staves. Drop the empty file. Drop the empty file. That's fine. How about equipment? That's fine. That's fine. Give short sword to Jen. No. Give short sword to Jenny, idiot. And she had... Alright, so we're good there. Back at it. So goofy. Boo. Gandalf. Doing it, buddy. Keep doing it. Where you at? Where you at level-wise? 15.5. Or 15.1. And Jenny's up 15.5. Can I save in here? I sure can't, but I can do it this way. Alright, go. Got him. Do Do it again. Got him. Got him. That was a fast one. Get him. Got him. Sonya did it. Gandalf did it. I need you to move, Gandalf. You're triggering it immediately. We need to do a little inventory sorting. And he's at 16 now. Drop. Oh, no. You can give out a short sword or two. Give a short sword to Jenny. Give a short sword to Sonya. Give a short sword to Sonya. Check items. Okay, Gandalf, you can drop the key and drop the empty file. Give the ghost staff to Mr. Nub. Give the earth staff to Jenny. Give the air staff to Jenny. There you go. Alright, back at it. Let's kill him some more. Coming for you. Gotcha. One more. Gotcha. One more. Gotcha. Gotcha. Where are you now? 17. So, if Sonya is at 18.9 and got a level, and Gandalf is at 17.4, there is a disparity in the amount of experience you need to level up, apparently. Because Gandalf should be at level 7 and about to take level 8, but I'm assuming 18 is still a hard set level point for that character. How did we manage to make it so that Nub kept fighting this guy and leveled up like 5 times back to back? I don't know. But Gandalf, if you wouldn't mind leveling up for us to 7 at least, I would be happy with that going into the final fight of the game. Whatever that's going to take. God, he is so much more useful with a bow than with magic. This is so weird. I never would have had that being the case. One more time. There we go. All right. Let's check his inventory and check his level. 18.9. He has the same experience as Sonya, but he's only level 6. I don't understand that. They screwed up something. Just like Mr. Nub. How the hell did he get to 79,000? That shouldn't be the case. Let's see if we can give those swords out to everyone else. All right, so give a short sword to Sonya. Give a short sword to Sonya. Uh-oh. All right. How about your items? Drop that. Drop that. Items. Drop that. Jenny. You're fine. You're fine. All right, well, we'll keep pushing until we get to 7. I don't know what it's going to take. Well, tell you what. I'll do that off camera. I'll go ahead and do that before we get into the final episode of the series, which is probably going to be the next one, if I had to guess. Because all we have to do is we have to go to the last castle of the game. There is a little bit of a dungeon to explore that will give us some dragon equipment. Yes, I did look in the guide to see what it would take to get to the end. But if we don't want to bother with that, if we have the equipment we need and can give to all the different characters, we can just go to the dungeon, fight the final boss, and then the end of the game is literally headed back to the main section, the grasslands area, and making contact with the Furrow of Light. I don't know why the Furrow of Light is the end game here, but apparently all you have to do to finish the game is go to the Furrow of Light, touch it, and then they'll take my 8 dragon tiers and convert it into 1 super tier, and that will give us what we needed to finish the game. I don't know. The story is really dumb. But in theory, that's the end of the game. So yeah, I think episode 9 will probably be the end of the series, and then we can go ahead and wrap up with the review and whether or not this game was worth spending the time on. So that's going to do it for episode 8 of my Drakkhen extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.